Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with My Hero Academia season 6 episode number 1 reaction. Okay, so yeah, season 6 is here and I think I did my reaction to season 5 in this channel, and yeah, season 6 is here finally, and it's been I think a year. It's been like a year, like actually like 1 year it has, like, it has gone that season 5 came out, and this is season 6. Obviously I've forgotten everything that happened in season 5, so I kind of checked it out a little bit. I did not go through everything. I kind of went through a few recap videos and all that, and like basic thing I got reminded again. And so basically, as far as I can remember, what happened in season 5 was it was kind of broken down into a few parts. The first part kind of showed us all the abilities of not only, like, our class, but the other classes as well. So many new characters we got to meet, and their powers and everything we got to see. And I do remember them, but I don't remember their names or anything, like, stuff like that. The technicalities I probably have forgotten. I'm pretty sure they were kind of building it up for this season, so we're probably going to see them in this season, so I'll get reminded of them again. It won't be a problem. That was the first thing we got to see. Another thing that was established was, I think it was called the vestiges. That is Deku's, like, inner, like, all the other characters who had the power, who had his quirk, all of them kind of gave, like, kind of came in front of him, and we get to see how Deku has a lot of other powers which he needs to control. And one of the other powers, that is, I don't remember the name that he used, but the whip power, that the string power that he has, he was able to kind of control it up till a little extent, that was shown. So obviously this is kind of telling us that he's going to little by little master all the other quirks as well inside him. So that was established. Another thing that we had in the end is we got Shigaraki's past, and not only that, we got to see how Shigaraki and all of the, like, League of Villains characters, how they got their boost in power. And it's some crazy power boost we got to see. Every character was like, like their powers got a huge upgrade. And we got to meet Redestro as well. This whole thing with the Metal Liberation Army and all that stuff, and how in the end Shigaraki and this, he had a fight, and in the end they kind of merged together. Now they're like a huge organization of villains. Gigantomachia is there, Redestro is there, Shigaraki is there, all the others are there, and yeah, this is building up for a huge fight. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen in this season. Let's see. So this is the first episode. I'm guessing just like how in the usually they do in the first episode, they kind of recap everything and like give us like a little summary. They're going to do that again. Let's see what happens. Or are we going to get into the story directly? We'll see. Let's see what this episode brings. So yeah, let us begin. This is episode number 1. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hero. Second spring. All right. Oh, here we go. The organization. Second come. Paranormal Liberation Front. Yeah, that was the name. Lieutenants. Decoration. Yeah, Hawks is here. Or even more than that, yeah. Like he's looking like a mafia boss. Whatever is connected. Damn. Wow. Alright. Here we go. This is where we left off. So oh, this is the opening. Alright, let's listen to this. Oh, okay. It's kind of like a comic book style, you know? The whole yeah, this is done in a comic book style. That's interesting. Oh, are we going to see more of that girl? I forgot her name. What was her name? The rabbit girl? I've seen so many fan arts of her on the internet. Okay. Yeah, yeah, we'll see more of her. Okay, this is gonna be good. That was like swinging like Spider-Man. Oh, what was that? Was that a Nomu? Oh my god. Yo, that's oh wow. Okay. 1 month earlier. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Redo. What? What's that? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Sanctum, a new character, I'm guessing. Regiments. All right. So, oh, okay. Top three. And all right. Hmm. Consistent. Oh, maybe he can break everything, little stuff down from the inside. Oh my god. Oh boy. Yeah, he's trying to break it from the inside a little bit at least. Yeah. Hearts and minds party. Okay. Damn. Yeah, like if All Might's like like All Might is the symbol of peace. If that goes down, oh boy, everything's over. Yeah, he definitely is a good guy. Okay. Yeah, true. Hmm. Yeah, he's trying to take him in his team. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, he's going through that experiment. Oh boy. Yeah, Hawks realizes that he's even getting stronger. Hmm. A quiet beginning. Oh, this guy. Wait, what? Is that a cat? You die. Philanthropic. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Neurosurgeon. Oh, they're fine now. That girl. I wonder who the no who skipped there. Yeah, Shigaraki's there obviously. Going through the what in the oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there she is. Is that a washing machine? What the hell? Hmm. Two teams, Endeavor and a team Headshot. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right. Damn. Yeah, that's a washing machine. What? I wonder what his power is. Edge shot, okay. Damn, so many of the heroes. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, like they're students. Okay, I'm guessing Endeavor Team Endeavor like has Deku, Bakugo. Okay, these are the rear guard. Okay. Okay. It's going to help. Mushrooms, yeah. Wide range attack. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Hawks because of yeah, classified. Yeah, well, well. Oh no, I feel like maybe the villains will use this as an opportunity to attack here or something. That'll be kind of crazy. Oh, this is. Wait, what? Oh, wait, is he like part of the. Oh my god. Okay. Jaku Hospital. Here we go. Oh, well. Oh, this is one of those one of the informants. Oh, Miriko, that's her name. Oh boy, I feel like he knows. Yeah. Oh god. Oh no, maybe he doesn't suspect. Oh no, he doesn't suspect it. All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, he's surprised. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, he's actually surprised. So he didn't expect this. All right. Wait, he doesn't have a quirk. So wait. Ah, okay, makes sense. So he has like an age decreasing quirk or something? Ah, interesting. Probably. Yeah, he's pissed. Yeah, his friend. Are you seeing this? There's a lot of pro heroes here. Move. Will it go in that way? Hmm. All right, here we go. 97%. Secret path. Oh god. Yeah. Oh my. Yo. No, no, he blinked. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah. So he was ready. Yeah. Make okay. He was just acting. Okay. Makes sense. Thank God the patients are evacuated. Oh. Hmm. Well. Damn. Oh, so her quirk is like an physical enhancement or something? Wait. Whoa. What the? Johnny? Oh yes. Nice. Oh nice. There she is. Johnny is dead. Okay. We have the upper hand. We have the upper hand. I was thinking like, okay, let's listen to the ending. These two. Oh my god. Hmm? Right. Okay, that's it. All right, so this is the beginning. So I was wondering if they're going to do like usually how they do, like like a little, wouldn't call it recap, but a little recollection episode. No, we're just directly in. Okay. So here we do get a little recollection at the beginning as to what happened in the end of the previous season. The whole new, like like the group that they formed, Paranormal Army or something. That I forgot the name. And how Hawks is there and looking at everything, that's happening, and he's obviously like like informing everyone in the hero agency by using codes and stuff and trying to get more information here. Like he's like he's like in a very difficult position, like one misstep and it's over. Like he's like in like a den of all of like like the enemies, and he's like the only one who is the good person, who is from the hero agency, and he's acting as a double agent. Like that's crazy. Like one misstep and it's over, like that they'll just get it. So my god. Okay, like it's actually surprising that he's able to actually trick his way up until here, because obviously a lot of people did suspect him, but for now they're keeping an eye on him. Like that's why I'm saying, like it's crazy how he's able to like kind of like kind of trick them, at least a small fraction, at least, even though there's a lot of people who are still suspicious of him from the villain's side. Still, it's actually impressive. Like he said, here he said that he has been completely all these techniques of negotiation and like like fooling your enemy has been hammered down into him by the people from the like hero agency. Okay, at the beginning we get to see that he's actually kind of making friends with Twice, because he's the one who is the most what did he actually use? Good natured? Yeah, good natured or pure hearted, if you think of it, like he's just like like the person who Twice thinks is his friend is his like friend. Like it's so interesting that how Hawks mentioned Twice as good hearted or good natured, you know while he's the one who has this personality. Out of all the villains, you could probably say that he's the one, like Hawks mentioned, he's only the one who's like good hearted or good natured, because he trusts other people. Like you could call him a little bit naive as well if you look at it in that way. He trusts people, and like it gets friendly with them quite easily, and that's why even though the Hawks is part of the hero like group, um Twice still accepted him from among one of his. Now I don't know, I do wonder if this will become like an actual, I don't know, like a plot point in the future, that Hawks and Twice's like relationship between, like they have like a good relationship with each other. Maybe, I don't know, like maybe this will become a future plot point as to when Twice will realize that Hawks has been using him or something. what's going to happen then, or something like that. Anyways, that's for the future. We'll get to see maybe. But for now, like we see Hawks is like talking with Twice and everyone, and Twice is kind of little by little, like getting like used to Hawks, and like giving him a lot of inside information and stuff. Like he just talks about what the other people are doing. If at first he talks about like credo or something, how to like how to make a good impression, and we can see that this organization has been divided into certain groups, you know like they like there's like lieutenants in them and stuff like that. And obviously the Metal Liberation Army also had its own members, so few of their members and few of the villain like a League of Villains members, they're kind of mixing together, and like they're working together now. That's what's happening under the respective lieutenants and everyone. Okay, now, so okay, here he kind of explains. You know what? Let me read this part. I think they kind of explain all the different groups here. Okay. League members in Liberation Army top brass leads units based on their skills. All right. The first one is Vanguard Action Tactics Regiment. It's called Black, I think. In each regiment, the top three serve as aides to the lieutenants. Okay, so the lieutenants, it's only one, or I'm guessing two characters, one or two people. The first one, I think it's called Black, and Twice is the main person there. The lieutenant, I'm guessing. In each regiment, top three serve as aides to the lieutenant. All but one of the aides were leaders of bases across the country. Okay, the first one is Black, and it's under Twice. The second one is called Violet, Vanguard Action Guerrilla Warfare Regiment. It's under Dabi and this other guy, I don't remember his name. We saw him in the previous season, the one who has like this type of a hoodie and all. So there's two lieutenants in this in the Violet Regiment, I'm guessing, and underneath them, like there's like all these characters are working for them. Okay, the next one is Carmine, and here again we can see two characters as lieutenants. This obviously Toga is there, and there's another guy. Well, I don't know. I've never seen him before. There's this long bangs with. Yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing him. New character probably. Okay, this is Carmine, Vanguard Action Intelligence Regiment. They did not participate in the revival party in Deka City. Okay, and the next one is Brown, Vanguard Action Support Regiment. Compress and Spinner are the lieutenants there. And okay, their skills easily surpass those of the average hero. Okay, so there's like these four groups. Okay, two lieutenants. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so yeah, these are the. Wait, it's kind of odd, isn't it? The first group only has one lieutenant. What the hell? The first one is Black, only has. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, maybe because Twice has like multiple personalities or something. Because of that, I'm guessing like he can easily make two people. But it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like the first regiment, Black, only has one lieutenant, that is Twice. And from the next one onwards, Violet has two. Like usually it's one character from. Oh no, not necessarily, because we saw Spinner and Compress being in the same group. I was going to say one person from the League of Villains and one person from the Metal Liberation Army, but not necessarily. Yeah, but the first one has one character as lieutenant. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like the first one is Twice. The next one, two characters. Violet has two lieutenants. Carmine has two lieutenants, as we can see. Brown has two lieutenants. Yeah. Why does Black have only one new lieutenant? That's kind of odd. Or maybe they're going to reveal later on. Maybe there is a lieutenant. They don't show us here. Or I don't know. Anyways, okay. So here Hawks kind of talks about how his negotiation skills and all that has been able to make him, like a good person being the spy. And he says, what I've seen is that there was hostility and resentment towards the current system. Okay, so I'm guessing he's trying to kind of break apart a little bit of stuff from the inside. Here he gives Twice an advice. He's like, oh, okay, so credo, you means the individual's freedom reigns supreme and existing structures should be destroyed. Wouldn't something like that work? Here you go, trying to incite these type of things. One must completely be devoted to redestro. Like he's like making Twice understand all of this and giving them these type of advice, but Twice is like, wait, am I supposed to say that? And he's like, oh, it's fine, you know, like you just do that. And you know, like I said, since he also says, like, since Twice is a lot more, like, you know, good natured and good hearted, he's actually, like, you know, like listening to him. And here obviously Hawks realizes the importance of this whole situation. Their main goal is to make people's faith less from the heroes, and obviously All Might being the symbol of peace, if they are able to destroy his influence completely, then everything will go down. Okay, then the plan is that Redestro and the Hearts and the Mind party leader will move on to the political world. Obviously, after going to the political world, they'll distribute weapons and extol the freedoms of self-defense, just like when superpowers first appeared. So basically, making a profit out of this whole mess that they're going to create, and you know, them being the main leaders of this, like, you know, whole thing, and them only profiting off out of misery of other people. And yeah, that's basically what's happening. And obviously All for One will probably get revived in this manner, you know, the whole, his whole ideologies and everything. And he says, like, you know, he kind of thanks Jin Bubai Kawara, which is Twice. And he says, like, when I thought realized that you have overcome the trauma, I was afraid because you are the person we need to be the most careful for. I know that you are good hearted. And he's, we can see that he's teaching him stuff. And here Hawks talks about a little bit of him talking about, oh, I don't want to be confined, I want to fly around. And you know, like, this is how he's kind of making friends with Twice and making him sympathize with him. And because of this, because he's like becoming friends with him, he's letting out little bits and pieces of information. Because for example, he says, like, oh, Shigaraki is getting stronger in the mountain in Kyoto for over 4 months, off record, of course, don't tell anyone. I'm sure the long black-haired guys got this place bugged though, but it's fine. I mean, you're working so hard for us now. I understand. No one working to help his buddies is a bad guy. There you go. Like I said, like, you know, he's too trusting of him. And I think maybe this will become a plot point in the future, because you know, Hawks and his, like, you know, interactions kind of make me feel in the future there will come a point when Twice will realize Hawks has been tricking him, and there'll be like a something will happen over there. Okay, now next we go to this person, Jaku General Hospital founder and the current chairman. Okay, what's his name? Just a sec. Garaki Kyudai. All right. Garaki. All right. So you know, like he's a big deal. You know, like he's like a like, you know, like a very good big influencer and all that. Like, you know, has made a lot of orphanages, this and that, all that stuff. Now, these are the information that has come in. Obviously, these are being given to us by, you know, like Hawks and our other people, like our other spies and all. And yeah, so all the heroes are, like, you know, looking at the information. And here, like, you know, they kind of make a plan. Okay, where is that part? Okay, first the team will split into two parts. Team Endeavor, Team Headshot. Team Endeavor will secure Kyudai Garaki in the Jaku hospital, while Team Headshot will storm the Gunga Mountain Villa. Okay, which is considered Paranormal Reversion Front's hideout. In action, Hero Corps students will be deployed, you know, like to help them out with, you know, stuff. Okay, once the fighting begins, of course, we expect resistance from Paranormal Front and the Nemus. Okay, so yeah, stuff like, okay, that's when they kind of talk about all of that, and all the heroes are ready. And yeah, okay, I think her name is Miracle, that rabbit girl, bunny girl. And I'm not still sure what her quirk is. We kind of saw it in the end. She kind of spins like a, like a top or something. I don't know. Maybe that's her quirk or something. We'll see. They'll probably explain to us. But all right, so all the teams are kind of ready, and obviously a lot of students are kind of like a little bit hesitating, because that girl, the mushroom girl, I forgot her name. Like she's saying like, oh, like, like, are we actually going to go in or something, like, are we be will we be okay? And this kind of shows how actually the Deku's group, Deku's class, how much they have actually, like this is the thing, like this is experience. They have gone through so many, like, difficult battles. Like, they're just in front of them, they have fallen in front of those difficult battles. They've even confronted all, like, all for one as well, kind of, if you think about it. Like, Bakugo almost got kidnapped. All that stuff. So yeah, like, they're actually, their nerves are actually used to it, while these, like, like these students, they only have fought, like, within, like, like within, with their teachers and everyone, like, as like training. They're definitely extremely strong, and even within the whole match we had before in the previous season, we saw how strong they are. But they don't have actual experience to fight actual evil, in front of evil, actual evil. They don't have that experience, which they'll probably gain in this, this whole exercise. And hopefully everyone is fine by the end of it, because like, it's a scary thing, actually coming in front of the original this type of situation, just in front of you, seeing actual evil happening in front of you and fighting against that. That takes a lot of, like, like a lot of strong nerves. And hopefully everyone is okay by the end of it, because I'm not that much concerned about, like, Deku and his team, our class. But like, a few characters from the other classes might actually get scared in the prospect of fighting these enemies, these actual evil beings. But anyways, like, hopefully everything will be fine. The pro heroes are also here, so yeah. Now, so we get to see that Kaminari and wait, Kaminari and Tsukiyomi, yeah. Wait, what? That was his name, wasn't it? Oh my god, I forgot his name. His name was Tsukuyomi, wasn't it? Or wait, you know what? Let me check. I think that was his name. I actually forgot. What the hell? Yeah, I think that was his name. Tokoyami. No, Tsukuyomi is. Oh, Tsukuyomi is his hero name. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, then what is Tsukuyomi? All right. Tokoyami or Tsukuyomi. Okay, Tokoyami. So Tokoyami and Kaminari are over there, because they're like long ranged, like, people, students with long range quirk, and their, like, quirk is quite helpful at a long range. And Denki can probably just electrify a lot of people and take a lot of characters down in one go. So because of that, while the other characters we can see, like, they're like in the back team, and they're like talking about all of these. Okay, Mineta's kind of like, like, kind of, like also kind of sitting there and kind of talking about whether Kaminari and everyone else will be okay or not. Like, they're like, yeah, they'll be fine. They've gone through worse. Okay, so the whole thing start. Oh, we see Endeavor as well, and Endeavor's like thinking about Hawks, how he, gave all the information and all that. And yeah, now after that we kind of see, the now this part is a little bit weird and confusing, because I genuinely don't understand what the hell happened here. First of all, they show us the, like the what do you call it, the town, the city, we see that. And then what happens is that, like, here at this moment I was kind of thinking, wait a minute, is this like one of their plans, that they're kind of baiting us over there while the villains are actually going to attack here or something, like, because everything was too peaceful. That's why. And here we see sliding go kind of moving, and he's like, wait a minute, I don't see any heroes, what's going on here? Now here's one thing, this part was, I was actually confused here. I was like, what's going on, you know, because suddenly we see Death Arms, you know, here, and grabs him and says, you're not the only one, no, you're the only one who doesn't know, Traitorous Liberation devotee. So now I understand what's going on. Yeah, that was why he didn't know. He was so confused when he was seeing like this, because all the heroes were told about it. He's confused. He's like, what is going on? And he's like, oh, there you go, we got you. You're the traitor here. So he was a traitor. All right. I guess. Wait. Interesting. So did they actually, like, I'm trying to find out if they actually kind of gave us hints before or not that he was a traitor. Oh yeah, they did give us a hint. I forgot about it completely. I think it was in the previous season, wasn't it? You know, when we get to see. Yeah, I think they kind of, yeah, like I probably forgot. I think they actually gave us a hint that he's a traitor because we saw him in that. Okay, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyways, the main fact is that he's a traitor. There you go. So all right, now after that, we get to see that. Okay, the other group, that is where Bakugo and Ida and Todoroki is. Bakugo was obviously like pissed off. He's like, oh, why am I not in the big front? And he's like, as always, just, you know, screaming, while Deku and everyone else is like, oh, let's do it, you know, like we won't have much things to do, but let's do what we are supposed to do. And you know, like the mission begins and everyone just goes in, and we're inside the hospital, and like, you know, there was like a person within from our team there already, and he's like, oh, quick, come here, like, you know, this way, Endeavor. And like, you know, like they're like, all right, let's get these civilians into, like, you know, like evacuate them away. And yeah, like all of this was happening. Now we kind of go shift back to Todoroki's family, and we get to see how Natsu and Fumio, they're talking about their dad, and Fumio's kind of concerned that, oh, hopefully nothing bad happens, you know, everything is fine. Yeah. Now here we get to the doctor. I forgot the doctor's name. Never mind. that scientist, you know. And okay, so they told us that he doesn't have any quirk. So when Eraserhead uses his quirk, I was like, wait, he doesn't have a quirk, so why is he using his quirk? But it makes sense, you know, obviously they'll fake the report. So he does have a quirk. And after Eraserhead uses his quirk fades away, and his quirk has something to do with age controlling, which we kind of, like, you know, after that we kind of come to the conclusion that this is how he's using, like, you know, he's using this in All for One. And not only that, for the Nomus as well. So obviously wait, yeah, obviously Pro Mike, I think that's his name, isn't it? Pro Mike? No, just a sec. Present Mike, sorry. Yeah, like there's a few characters whose name I've actually forgotten. It's been so long, you know. So yeah, Present Mike, he's like, obviously he's pissed off because, you know, we saw the whole thing with Kurogiri that happened in the previous season. And you know, like he's like, yeah, like, you know, like you guys are doing all of this here, you know, like taking advantage of people in this hospital. And Eraserhead is also very mad as well. And yeah, I love the fact that all the heroes are, like, you know, taking these patients away, they're so happy. They're like, oh my god, the heroes are carrying me. Okay, while all of this is happening, oh god, I forgot her name. Miriko, was that her name? Yeah. She is just, you know, going around trying to find what's going on, and, like, you know, she's quite fast, you know, she's just jumping around. And yeah, so okay, now here we see that, wait a minute, oh wait, they kind of, Pro Hero Mirko, okay, Mirko, that's her name. So while they were having this conversation, suddenly the scientist guy, he's like haha, like he's like started smiling like the like like a villain usually does in the end when they're going to use their ultimate technique or whatever. And we get to realize something is wrong here. So what happens is suddenly Endeavor gets a call from Mirko, and Mirko's like, Endeavor, something's going on here. And we see like a bunch of Nomus just come out. And not only that, yeah, so bunch of Nomus come out, and not only that, one of the Nomus with like a drill in his hand or something kind of breaks out, and this commotion kind of makes Eraserhead blink. And as soon as he does that, obviously the whole thing reverts back, and we get to see here that this is actually a duplicate made by Twice's ability. And yeah, this is like a fake one, and he's been playing us up until now, acting like that to gain more time and wait for the correct opportunity. So obviously a fight breaks out, and we get to see that this guy is in the inside completely, in front of Shigaraki's body, and like the usual experiment that he's doing. And he's like, oh, I'm not going to leave all of these things alone, like this took a long time to actually collect and everything. And he's like thinking about the past and all. And here we kind of see Mirko's power. I think something happened to her legs, she kind of strengthened her legs or something and started running. So we can see that she's kicking. So I'm guessing her power is like using her legs or something, like strengthening her legs and fighting. Which is kind of interesting because, as we know, like Deku is kind of trying to use his legs to fight nowadays. Like he's not using his punches because it takes a lot more, and you can deal a lot of more damage using your legs, and it can control, it can take care of your like the whole problem with your hand breaking down. It can take care of that problem. So he's doing that. So and we can see like there's like an expert here of using her legs. I think that's her power, probably strengthening of legs or something like that. Mirko. Now, so obviously the he that professor, he's like, oh, we have Johnny here. Johnny's like a little Nomu, and he's like, oh, you warp me and Shigaraki immediately, because that's how he decided. He's like, yeah, we're going to get out of here, we can't let everything go to waste. And he has a few of the jars in his hand, probably those are important ones. And as soon as he says that, I was like, oh my god, they're going to run away. Like this is always what happens, like always, we're always a little bit too late and the villains just run away. But thank god Mirko is here. Mirko just busts in, and the Nomu is dead. The warp Nomu is dead, so in no way are they running out of here. But it actually concerns me that all this commotion will probably wake Shigaraki up, and he's quite strong now. So yeah. Now okay, Mirko comes in and she's like, okay, got it, I think this is the correct place. As soon as he sees that guy, and he's freaking out, and Mirko's like, are you the real one? Yeah, and that's where it ends. There you go. That was the first episode of season 6. A great start. We just jump into action. This was what I was expecting, because the previous season was build up. We got to see all of those, all of our allies, like all of the other classes characters. We got to see more of Deku's powers, the vestiges. We got to see more of the villains as well, their powers, their increasing powers, their power upgrades and all that, quirks and all that. So yeah, this is definitely what was going to happen in the first episode. We're going to just jump into the action, because I think this is how this whole season is going to go, like full on action. And oh boy, that'll be amazing. Like every episode will be like fight. Well, maybe there'll be occasional 1 or 2 episodes where we'll kind of get a breather, but then again it'll probably start, because there's so many things so many things we have to take care of. The Metal Liberation Army, the League of Villains, not only that, they're working together now. So obviously Shigaraki's newfound power and all the other characters' power, and obviously Deku's new power, these things, so many things we have to go through. And Wait, how many episodes will this season have? You know what? Have they mentioned that? Uh, because I think season 5 had 24 episodes, or was it more than that? I forgot. Was it less? Okay, season 6, 25 episodes. There you go. So yeah, so two course is going to like, and this is going to continue. So yeah, like there's a lot of like, episodes we have to go through. So like there'll be a lot of actions, and maybe like then again we'll get like a little break or something, or who knows what's going to happen. Let's just wait for it. So there you go, that's it. That was my reaction to My Hero Academia season 6 episode number 1. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And yeah, that's it guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of My Hero Academia season 6. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.